What does even squinch mean? It's not even.
With your nose in the bag. Maybe up north and south? This way? Is it warmer? I got this. It's like a lot of water. Am I gonna get wet, do you think?
You better get your legs around that thing real tight. Old man's watching you.
This is some Indiana Jones shit, man.
You know, it was really good. Oh, stop before the water. Yeah.
That was fun.
I think the water really did give it extra oomph.
Those are fun. You think those are boring? Those are great.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the slide. I'm in it for the slide. I expected. It doesn't pour like the other one. And pepper the top here. Don't go anywhere. And then slide it back in and tell it to go for another 15. It's incredibly easy. Next, potatoes.
I've got a crappy Avenged Sevenfold song in my head. Monkeys. Too much wiener for a bun to take. I'll eat some. I'll gobble some of that wiener if I need to. What the fuck is that? Hold on a second. Can you see it going up the stairs? What the fuck is that? What was that? It was like a tiny little bear or something. It must have been a tanuki.
What's up with this artist? Where'd we find this person?
The artist?
Yeah. Mm. Office. Great seeing you.
All right, see you later.
Yeah.
Some human being that you're aware of. Selfie stick action. With the GoPro, you can like almost have the selfie just like, you don't even need the stick. You could like put it on a shoulder strap. It's almost wide enough that it wouldn't be like up in your nose. Wow, bad data here is not good. Holler at me if you can see and hear me. We're going to start this beast up and move and try to get away from the bad data. I think it's not live. Okay, can you hear me like on the mic? Yeah, it looks like it should be on the mic. All right, let's move and see if we can find better data. This is not good. It's like really bad. Cool, all right, let's get going. We're out in Spotsylvania, Virginia, y'all. We are out in Spotsylvania. So I'm gonna go left here, down the courthouse, where there's more civilization. So I think maybe we'll get more data.
Happens. Hey.
You edit. What's your YouTube video about? What are you editing? はい、すいません。ありがとうございます。I'll let it chill for a minute before I start. Homie Live US, thank you. Sense anymore at all? Like anymore, never. I never did. So where there's data is kind of, I don't have a data map that is as accurate as the one that I have in Virginia and Japan either. So I'm just sort of guessing. I think this way. But there's not much out here, so makes sense it's not data. From now on, I won't go this direction. Yeah, sometimes you can't learn it until you explore it and then go, oh, okay, well, I can't go that way anymore. It is super, super nice outside. Man, it can be fun to do some garage sale hits. How do you find garage sales in the year 2024? Is there a web page? I think this might be Courthouse Road coming up. Ah, Craigslist. Fredericksburg. Okay, this is Courthouse Bypass? None of this existed last time I was here. It looks completely different. This used to be a field. And now it's a field with stuff in it. All right, there we go. The data just jumped way up. Cool. I think we should be in good shape. Mike, I'm sorry, I forgot. Are you in Virginia? Man, there's fluffy stuff all over my wrist thing. I'm starting to think I need to go to the doctor, by the way. This wrist, it's getting worse. Yeah, I don't think we have to do it. We live in a freedom land, man. You can do garage sales whenever. I'm up in Northern. Yeah, man, we got to find a garage sale so we can buy a gun. I think you can just do that, right? Like somebody has a gun and you can give them money and they can give you a gun. Like no paperwork or nothing. Oh, okay. I was looking at the map and thinking about driving up the Potomac River someday. She's on her way back to. Why has everybody got hooks into Fredericksburg? It's so weird. Is that Chonky Wiener Dog with her? Also, I changed some stuff on the back end with the audio, so if there's weird things going on, let me know. I mean, you can tell me. There's nothing I can really do about it, to be honest. Look at this guy just walking down the street. There's no sidewalk. He's just walking in the gutter. Jesus Christ, America. Give the man a sidewalk. Not as if there's anything to really walk through. So we're probably going to end up back downtown today. I'll go to a different area of it. But there's really no place to like walk around in Fredericksburg. Like that's it. Like I don't want to walk in the gutter like my man back there. Oh, so I should be able to feel the gravity of that chonker? All right, so I've got until like about 2 o'clock today, and then I'm gonna have to peace out. So not a long one today, but that's just how it is. It's Katie's dad is having this gigantic birthday party with like 70 people. So I want to get there and enjoy it before the police show up. Yeah, so this road didn't exist. I think it was over there. I don't know. No, this kind of was here. It just didn't break off the way it does now. This means nothing to anybody else in this entire social thing. I think Katie hit this fence with her car once. Like one of these fences over here. Like when she was a teenager, she like somehow went off the road and went over a ravine and then through a fence and had to like go tell the people, I broke your fence, I'm sorry. Which shows she's a bad driver, but a good person. I think it was on this road. Putting up plaques for places Katie has crashed cars, you'd run out of plaques. Wonder what time Carl's opens. Anthony, if you're still here, can you ban that bot that just came in? Or anybody who's a mod. I can't remember who's mods. I'm sitting here thinking like, Thank you. They usually don't actually end up spamming much, so I don't think it's gonna matter, but it just feels good to push a button. Ah, okay, yeah, you're a mod too. Oh, look, Trump Vance stuff, but it's not like unhinged. It's just like a couple of things, like banners. I'm kind of disappointed. I haven't seen like an unhinged level of MAGA. It's like when you come to Disneyland, you want to see Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the mouse? Where's the mascot? Makes me feel bad that I tried to get up early today, but you're already up and you're on the other coast. I didn't do a good job of getting up early. Oh yeah, the couch thing. I don't understand the meme. Does anybody, like, what, he fucked a couch? Like, I don't understand. Did he actually fuck a couch, or is it just a joke? Like, I mean, like, that seems like an insane thing to even have to ask. But, like, it's 2024, and I need to know if the vice president nominee fucked a couch or not. Because, I mean, maybe. Like, that would be, like, under the radar mild shit. But then I have to ask, who among us hasn't fucked a couch? He who fucks the first couch can blame another or something. There's a phrase in there someplace. People in this country drive like fucking maniacs compared to Japan. Like nothing serious just happened, but you just see like the way people like cut back and forth in traffic. Another dude just rocking it up the road with no sidewalk. Yeah, and let's get down to this. They're trying to shame couch fuckers. Come on now, we're people too. There's no shame in that. All right, guys. Yeah. Well, hold on. That's not fucking a sofa, but a couch. This is different. I looked at us couch fuckers. Us? Well, that's hard to say. Us couch fuckers look down on sofa fuckers. You got to look down on somebody, you know? There's a lot of chicken places I've noticed. Like, I don't feel like there used to be so many places with the word chicken in the title. I mean, I'm into it. Love seats feel sofa-esque, I think. Like, that's just too easy. They just seem a little slutty. So a long time ago, I was sitting at this stoplight in like a truck that my dad had, just like, oh, there's a yard sale. That's how you find yard sales. There's signs. I don't know how to find roads though, because like I don't know where Patterson is or Windridge Drive. I have a giant beanbag at home. It's amazing. Like a really big one. It's really cool. Like it sits in front, like I can move it around, but like generally it sits in front of the couch. It's like a comfortable place. It makes an ottoman. It's a really good ottoman. Like you just put your feet up. And like you can like mush it around so it's like exactly how you want your legs to sit. Oh wait, he fucked a pull-out couch? That's abusive. Lock up the rears. Does that mean hit this slam on the brakes? What does that mean? I didn't notice anything weird. Periodically fourth gear doesn't like to go. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's me. It's probably me. Oh, I didn't notice it. I'm gonna go back downtown because there's no place else to walk around in Strodersville. But I'll go to a different area. It's a lot nicer today than it was last week. Last week was hot. It's kind of miserable. There's just a yard sale happening in a parking lot there. That road used to exist either. Oh wait, South Point Parkway. Let's go down there. Yeah, it's supposed to get hotter. Yeah, the donut shop video. It is kind of funny, but like, I mean, I look at stuff like that and it's just like, I don't know, like, it would be an awkward thing to be that. Like, I don't know, how much better would I be at that? I don't know. What was funny, I think what just threw him off is the girl was like, I don't want to be on camera. Like, I think that would be like, I'd be like, why wasn't this vetted before we came in, first off, I guess, but I don't know how that process works. I don't know, I'm awkward as shit too, so I try not to judge people for it. I'm not trying to like sympathize with the couch fucker or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? He does seem to be a little bit of an odd duck. I'll give you that. God, they have, the way this country is zoned. Yeah, that's true. They did do the Four Seasons thing. Kickback jacks. There's all these. Yeah, that's a good question. Why did we see it? That's the better question. So there's a lot of like restaurants that don't exist anymore, like Applebee's and Ruby Tuesdays and TGI Fridays. Does that shit exist where you guys live? Because they're all gone here apparently. Like that genre of restaurant is just like evaporated. Kind of surprisingly. And it's been replaced with a whole bunch of things probably run by exactly the same companies. That I've never heard of, but they're probably the same companies. All right, so we're gonna go across the street into this area called Massaponax Outlet Center. It's what it used to be called. I don't know what I think it's called South Point now. And there's gonna be a Holiday Inn Express over on the left. When we first came to Virginia, I lived in that Holiday Inn Express for a month. And then there's a hotel called the Whitestone Suites, or at least it used to be. Let's go into their driveway. Yeah, so I lived in this hotel for a month before my parents found a place to live. And hold on a sec. So my dad was like a superintendent for like large construction or medium-sized construction projects, like commercial, but not huge. But anyway, he developed majority of this area. Like he built this hotel. It's called a Comfort Suites now. But it used to be called a Whitestone Suites when I was a lad. Let's see, can I get this thing out of here? All right, that's the motion. So anyway, when I was 14, between freshman and sophomore year of high school, this was under construction, and it was like my summer job. Like I was like a gopher, like going around just like getting shit for dudes. And we had this, at one point we had this big crane thing that me and Katie's brother actually were using to like go up and down and clean the windows in the side of the building. And that's a memory. And there's these giant, when you go inside the building, it's like a big open area that goes all the way up to the roof. Like, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 floors up when you count for all the space that goes between the top floor and the roof. So 5.5, 6 floors. And there's this pyramid. There's these three pyramids of glass, like skylights at the top. And it drops straight down into a swimming pool area. You should just walk. I can just walk in there. Nobody's gonna care, right? Like I can just walk into the entryway. I don't know. I don't know where the desk is. They might be like, "Are you staying here?" Anyway, so you can go inside. There's these pyramids up there, and I was the most lightweight person, like being like 14 years old, that worked at that entire site. And when they were beginning to open, they needed to have that glass pyramid cleaned. So I had to walk out on this glass that was like 5.5, 6 stories up. And it was a sketchy moment in life. My dad was like, "No, you'll be all right. All right, man. Have fun with Goto." Anyway, that's the whole story. Let me see if I can. I don't know. I feel like can you just walk into a hotel? You can just walk into a hotel, right? Yeah, but with a camera on you, talking to yourself. See if we can just walk in there and see it. With a backpack that looks like a explosive device. Yeah, I'm not trying to go all the way up. I just want to walk in and show you guys what the scene looks like so that story makes more sense. Somehow my camera strap is not in the right place. I've also noticed that people in this country don't really give a shit about much. So like, they're not gonna stop me from doing things because they're making like minimum wage. They're like, fuck the man. That tends to be the vibes, which I get. It's also possible they've renovated the inside of it and it looks completely different. Oh, it's kind of ratty. Okay, so you can see the swimming pool here, like the center. If I pan up, you can see these pyramids. I had to walk out on those things. And the question we always had about the design of this was, will somebody jump off of the balcony into the swimming pool? And I guarantee it's happened. It smells like a pool in here. It's a weird place for a swimming pool. Yeah, I had to climb out on it. It was sketchy as shit. Nobody gave a fuck. So it's supposed to be, it was like the first of what was supposed to be a new like chain of hotels. Like this Whitestone Suites thing, it was like the first one. And I don't know if they ever built any more of them, but yeah, my dad developed it. This was here when we moved here, so he didn't do that, but almost everything else in this area, my dad was like the superintendent of the construction over. There's a bowling alley that's probably not there anymore. There's a DMV up there. Kind of cool. This is how we park. This is how we park in America. Oh, is El Charles? I thought, are they over here? Dude, I thought they were like up on one farther. This is how we park in America. Is that about right? Somewhere in there? Oh, is it this Don Julio thing? Is El Charles the place when the place that I stopped going to university? The place I stopped going to college for was like not this place. It was over someplace else. Did it move and then get sold? Shit, I left the keys in the Jeep. good idea. Oh, okay. So it's been through like 3 transitions. It was like up on Route 1 on like, if you go towards Fredericksburg, it's on the left-hand side. Yeah, man, I'm living like, somebody asked what's one thing you miss being here, that you crave? Japan. What doors are for idiots, dude? Don't tell me you're driving around with doors. Come on now, that's not free. Oh, yeah. Oh shit, a Cracker Barrel. Dude, Katie and I should do some restaurant streams. Just like hitting up the Cracker Barrel. Okay, so this was the Massaponics Outlet Center, and it's always sucked. Okay, there's a sign here. We're in the Massaponics Outlet Center right now. And there's a sign right in front of us that says, no outlet, dead end. There's something really funny about that. Because it's just like a dead parking, or a dead shopping area. No outlet, dead end. This one time I helped like my mom had a friend, and she was having us like clear things out of her store or something. I can't remember the exact deal. She was having us clear things out of her store, like to help her like stuff. And there was this old lady, and all she talked about was Rage Against the Machine. This was like in the 90s, and she was like, I don't know, late 60s, early 70s. She was like retiring or something, closing down her shop. She was like, I met Rage Against the Machine at the airport. And she knew everything about Rage Against the Machine. And me and my friend were like, what is happening? Who is this lady? Jesus, man. The location of this little area is so unbelievably bad. It's like tucked back in this weird little corner. Hold on, I'll turn on a map so you guys can like look at things from the sky. Don't forget to lock your doors, kids. I gotta turn on 2 things. That thing, and then this one. Hi, Polar Bear, by the way. Thank you for the sub. I have stopped. And that's a squonk, my friend. I appreciate it. Jesse, you always say, you're like, I never eat out, but you know every restaurant in town. Okay. Old lady in Rage Against the Machine. Let's go get a look at this bowling alley. Was it this thing? No, it's farther up. Whoa! Watch out, dude. A squirrel just like ran right out in front of the Jeep. We almost unsquirreled a squirrel. Yeah, it like ran right out in front of me. Maybe you couldn't hear me. Oh my God. So this is wait, it's not a bowling alley? It was a movie theater? Wait, wasn't there a bowling alley up here? Am I fucking nuts? This is a DMV. It looks like it's still alive, but it's never gonna go anywhere. So the bowling alley's gone though, right? Let's go get a look at this movie theater. This movie theater looks literally like hell. Am I gonna get arrested? Oh wait, you don't get arrested, right? You get shot? Like they don't even, like arresting doesn't happen anymore? Is that the culture now? God, I gotta get another GoPro clip. This thing sucks. It's backwards. It's messing my whole day up. DMV looks like it's pleasant, full of people. Okay, if I just get nuked from the sky, that would be okay. Wow, look at it. It looks like a fucking hellscape. This is awesome. Just says closed. Trying to figure out a way to take a picture of this thing. You need a wider angle lens. Yeah, it looks like the lights are on inside. So it's only been closed for a couple months? Is that what you said? It looks like it's been closed for like a decade. I remember when it opened and it was like kind of the nice movie theater. That pole. I'll go stick my nose on the glass. Kind of surprised there aren't any meth heads like wandering around. There probably are inside, right? Kind of limited on how I can frame this. We are closed. Thank you for your patronage. For information about gift card refunds. Whoa. Too spooky for me. FedEx tried to make a delivery up in this place, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks not great, but it looks like a closed down building. Let me see if I can block the light. Do I have something? Here, we'll use this. Yeah, the lights are on inside. This is some serious high kill. Yeah, only the finest furniture. Oh, there's some free stuff back here. The data up here sucks. We got some tires, some trash. I feel like I might be in a meth village. Let's get the hell out of here. Now that's a good call. You could definitely do office chair raising. Do not worry for not knowing when I go back. I as well do not know when I go back. I don't have a ticket yet, so something I need to start to think about though. But it'll be a few weeks. Yeah, no, it's not planned. Dude, I gotta figure out, I got like 5 boxes of stuff, right? And it's not important stuff, but it's like my stuff. It's stuff I still have. It's like a time capsule from the 90s, basically. I wanna get it to Japan, but I don't know how to get 5 boxes of stuff to Japan. Like, it doesn't have to be fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could be something that's like, what is this shit? Vaping shit or something? It doesn't have to be like rapid. I don't have to get it there immediately. It could go on a boat and be there in 6 months for all I care. But like, is there a way to do that that's not like ridiculously expensive, or am I just screwed? It's gonna be like $5,000 or something. Because like, if I can do it for like $1,000 or something, I might think about it. I just don't know what the process is. It seems like there's got to be a way, right? I should have used a pinhole camera. That would have been fun. I mean, I don't know how much it costs. I mean, they're kind of big. I mean, it's like I got to put them on a boat and ship them a long way. Like that seems like an expensive thing. It's not going to be like 50 bucks. Like one thing, I got a bass guitar and I don't know, like 5 boxes, like maybe like this by this by this. So like, I don't know, maybe like a meter by half a meter by, I don't know, another half a meter or something. But like, how do you ship? It's a weird, no way it'll ever get down into a suitcase. Yeah, like exactly, but I don't know how, like, I don't know. I haven't bothered Googling it yet, so I'm not asking for anybody to Google it for me. I can do that. But if somebody knew, like in chat, oh, this is the kind of service you'd use, I'd be like, oh, that's great news. I'll forget about that and feel stupid later. All right, you got to strap your Bella box in because there's no doors. Yeah, it'd be astronomically expensive to take them on the plane. A lot of it's weight too. It's like books and stuff. So, I don't know. It's just it'll be way too heavy for an airplane. And like I'd have to buy suitcases and stuff, which is an additional expense. It just makes me wonder, can I somehow like just stick these things on a pallet someplace and like wrap them up with that plastic and be like, all right, I'll see you in 6 months. Like, that would be fine. DMV, baby. Katie came here to get her license renewed last time we were in America, and the line was so long, she just left. She was like, whatever, just drive for my Japanese license. Okay, so the bowling alley is now a U-Haul? Hold on. What is this? The bowling alley sign is still up, but it's still like U-Haul storage? There's something really funny about that. Maybe I could rent a U-Haul and send that. God, look how big this thing is. Can you just drive this thing with a normal license? It's humongous. Hold on. Yeah, like how do you renovate a bowling alley? Like that's such a specialist building, right? I may have walked too far away from the camera. The audio might nerp out on us. God, the data down here is garbage. There's something funny about this. Let me see if you can see it in this picture. It's kind of hard to see. I took a closer picture that's not as good. But here's one picture. And did the thing disconnect? Oh. I don't know, maybe it got bad sounding while I was gone. It's like U-Haul Center, and then like in the middle, there's like bowling alley logo. Yeah, how did they, I wonder what the inside looks like. How did they renovate the inside of this thing? Hanging out in Massaponax, man. And here's a closer picture of it, just so you can see what the logo looks like. It's like something funny about it, I don't know. U-Haul. Like the U-Haul corporate came down and looked at this building, like, yeah, this will work. It's a bowling alley. Yeah, this will be perfect for our haul and use. Believe it. Don't stress about it, y'all. Our use are all taken care of. Our load dicks make your move easier. Dick. Any New Zealanders in town? In chat, our load dicks make your move easier. Nice dick. Is that an Australian joke too? Yeah, this whole area just feels dead. All right, let's go downtown. See if we get distracted before we get. Oh, there's a Papa John's. Jesse, you were saying there was no Papa John's. There's a Papa John's right there. Give me a thin crust onion. Punch that bastard back. All right, I'll keep it in mind. We will be back. We gonna split this thin crust onion or what? Who's buying junk cars? Is it the same number all over the world? No, it's a 540. It must be local. We buy junk cars. I should tell them this. They might be like, we didn't mean actual junk. Like, it's got to be better shape than that. You're pushing it with that, sir. I didn't hear the name. It was a bunch of numbers and letters. Thank you for the subscription to Tier 1. Let me see if I can see it. Sorry, I don't have like a mountain here to see my phone. MNDRGN. I don't know how to say that. That's what it said. Thank you for the sub. Guys, Twitch is going to increase the cost of their subscriptions from the mobile app so that they can pay Apple some sort of fee. So anyways, don't subscribe through the mobile app. Subscribe through I put a mobile command, and it'll just let you subscribe directly through your web browser. And it's like, I don't know how much cheaper it is, like 30% or something. So anyways, just know if it's started yet, but it's gonna be a thing soon. You mean like, Jesse, you mean like Route 1 the other direction? Yeah, it'll be cheaper on the web, exactly. I mean, you can still use your phone, just don't use the app. Use like the browser. That's like all you gotta do. Oh, okay, so something's gonna be different up here? Is this where you saw Geraldo? Yeah, that's right. Did he have the mustache and everything, like the full deal? Oh wait, so that Mexican restaurant, did I pass it? Like, was it back there? El Charros? You guys got motorcycle cops here? Huh. I don't remember that being a thing, but maybe it was. Denny's is back there. Was there a Waffle House over here? Gotta hit a Waffle House. I'm looking forward to it. Is Fredericksburg too classy for Waffle Houses now? It does say the username every time. Your username isn't too bad, but sometimes if somebody comes in here and their username is like 783194731241, it'll be like 7,938,141,200 and blah, 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 but it takes it like 10 minutes to say the name. The only waffles I'm avoiding are blue waffles. It's so wild how much of my memory is wiped clean of stuff, and then I see things, and I'm like, oh, memories, memories, memories. It's a weird experience. And like, I feel like, yeah, I remember there being a Taco Bell here, but if you had put a gun to my head and asked me if there was a Taco Bell here, I would have been like, no. But like now I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, that definitely is. I mean, I see it, obviously. I don't remember what was over there. It's like, it's so strange. It's like things are like familiar, but kind of like off. I thought El Charros was back by the highway. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, it feels like a parallel reality. I think, I mean, I said this at some point during a stream, but one of the things that, like, the way that this feels to me mostly is like evil Back to the Future from like Back to the Future 2. Like everything is like, okay, yeah, I recognize things. He knew how to get to his house, but then like everything was different. Like all the details were different, but like the general like layout of things was right, like was normal. That's what it feels like. All right, let's take historic Route 1. Maybe we'll go to a park. Maybe we'll go to Alum Springs, see if there's any data there. I think that's kind of a cool park, right? Yield. No yield signs in Japan. And I don't mean like evil Back to the Future 2, like, or Evil Hill Valley in the way that like everything feels evil. Like, it's not that. It's just this weird feeling of like recognition and being like, what is happening? Why does the Thai restaurant have like a map of Florida on it? What was that? Yeah, turning right on red is not okay. Sometimes there's certain times when there's like a right-hand lane and then another right-hand lane next to it. You can only turn right from one of them. Both Katie and I go to the left one, so we don't have to deal with the right on red. We just wait for the light. It's just like, it stresses me out turning right on red. So people honking at you and shit. Lafayette Center. Oh, there's a music store there. Holy Mount Zion Temple. Dude, this world's best hot dog shop is like got my fancy going. Like, is it really the world's best hot dog? That's a pretty strong claim, you know what I mean? But hard to dispute, really. Yeah, I mean, like, this guy's just got American flags on his truck. They're not like MAGA flags. I'm bummed out about this. I was lied to by the mainstream media. I mean, we were in Mississippi, and like there was only a couple of Trump things going on. It wasn't like crazy. It wasn't unhinged. D-Mart. Going to go in there and get the D. Yeah, we've seen some places that are like clear, like selling MAGA stuff. Yeah. You know, oddly enough, one of them was in New York City. So, I mean, I've seen like goods for sale for sure, but it's just like I'm not even seeing like things in people's yards like maybe it's too early in the political season. But I thought the political season didn't end anymore in America. Paul's Bakery. Katie like talks about Paul's Bakery all the time, like it's like God's gift to donuts or something. I should probably eat something though. I haven't eaten today. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the picture sharing thing is one of my favorite things. I don't know how much it like impresses anybody else, but I think it's a lot of fun. here. You got it. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get to this park. Oh, we got another month? I might miss it then. I'm not really seeing any political signs, like none. What is over here? I don't remember. I do think this used to exist. This isn't new. But what is this area? Yeah, it's just like absence of political stuff. Oh, dude, is this where the pyramid is? Lee's Hill. Why do I think that the Fredericksburg Pyramid is back here? It's a nice little area. Yeah, I don't know if it's accessible anymore. I got a picture of Katie on top of it, but that was like 15 years ago. And I think you gotta like maybe hop a fence or something. I don't remember. Yeah, Meade's Pyramid, that's the one. I feel like it's back here someplace, but I could be off to my mark. Let me internet me an internet. Yeah, I think this might be the closest parking area to it though. Look at the reviews of Meade's Pyramid and see if you can find the one I left there like a decade ago. It's funny. Oh yeah, I'm like 4 kilometers away. Okay, it's not here. Is the map on? The map command should work. Should come on screen. But that's really more just a reminder that the map exists. All right, Jesse, how do I get to this thing? Get me a pyramid. Let's see here. Let's view the satellite. Yeah, I turned it on. Okay, you got to go up Lee Drive. Okay, I think I figured out how to get there. Okay, we got a 10-minute drive. It says just keep going straight down this road. This is Lee Drive, I think. So keep going until it opens up on the left in like 10 minutes. Okay. Nice little stroll through the woods, y'all. Yeah, I mean, the Google says just keep driving on this road. So I shall. It's going to be kind of a boring ride. I'm not wearing shorts. We're good. Yeah, okay, good. You found it. I like shit posting on Google reviews sometimes. Yeah, I don't have shorts. I've got flip-flops though. It'd be cool to get a picture of a train going by with the pyramid in the background.
Expected. It doesn't pour like the other one. And pepper the top here. Don't go anywhere. And then slide it back in and tell it to go for another 15. It's incredibly easy. Next, potatoes. A week off for Obon, which would be August 11th to the 17th. So that's 1 week.
There's something janky with one of these other modems. I think both of my modems are kind of janky, to be honest. There's just like people out here. People in around. Oh, I guess he's jogging. It's not the network. There's a power issue with one of the modems. Both of the modems are sketchy with their power, basically. But something happens with one of the modems, like it toggles itself on and off, and it throws the power to the whole bella box line. Like it just gobbles it all up, and it makes my camera flip on and off. And then the camera has to be unplugged and plugged back in. It's just, I don't know what's causing this modem to behave like that. It's kind of an experimental piece of equipment though, so I'm not like upset. It's just like, okay, unplug the thing, plug it in. There's just like a child walking down the road here. This is unsettling. Oh wait, no, maybe it's an old lady. There we go. I apologize for that. Yeah, smack us. Whew.
Me to Mom's house and bring Agnes over to talk. You're going to Germany?
Ugh, Margie, I knew you'd be pissed. I knew it, and I don't want to hide things from you. Well, then next time, just keep quiet.
We spoke about it, and now the stream died. If you said every word, I would understand. Wow. What a dick. What a total asshole. They were waiting for pedestrians. Sometimes I... All This is what we got. I got this. It's like a lot of water. How about now? We got audio? I'm just waiting for a reply. Yes or no? Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I'm using this like custom built modem, and it's like a beta product, right? But every once in a while it spikes the USB power line. You'll see this thing, it'll say Docomo disconnected. That's it falling off, and then it comes back on, it reboots itself. When it does this, whatever it's doing electricity wise to the USB line is forcing the camera to get fucked up. The camera just like gets stuck in this like halfway on, halfway off mode. So I have to power cycle it. I've never had the audio not come back on, but it's just like that modem is causing chaos on the power line and causing things to not function. Like it's fucking up the camera, so that's what keeps happening. I've rewired things to see how it goes. I can always pull the modem out if I have to and just run on the other one, I guess. It would make things more stable, probably, overall. But I don't know if it's like when it's handing off between towers or something, it's hard to track. But there's definitely something wrong. Yeah. And it just takes like, you gotta stream with it a lot. Yeah, there's never gonna be a production model of this thing. It's like something that got hacked together, but yeah, I mean, it's to be honest with you, it's a very cool device in theory, but it's sort of unusable in practice, unfortunately. Jeep has 158,000 miles. Yeah, and I mean, it could be that like, you can tweak something inside of this modem so it like behaves differently with its power saving features or whatever. Like that's totally feasible, but like who knows? I don't know enough about how the back end of that thing functions. So we're driving through battlefields from the Civil War that I know basically nothing about except that they exist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a power thing. Yeah, it's like a carrier board and a modem. I'm not sure how much firmware is in this thing, but it does have some things you can adjust, and you might be able to tell it like don't use power saving features or something, and maybe it's like coming on and offline is what's causing it. I don't know. again, I can't speak about it intelligently. So, the dude that's got me hooked up with this thing is like, I can tell you how to like make some changes, but you need a Windows computer, and I don't have a Windows computer. So, here we are. Ah, ukulele, what's going on? Thank you for the tier 1. Is that, what was that? Connect to on the dash lights? Like down here you're talking about? It says check gauges, check engine. It always says that. Katie's dad is just like, just drive it, it's fine. All right. The thing runs like, kind of like a beast. It runs fine. It is really, it's beautiful out. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Good to hear that. Yeah, we just need to get one more light on the dashboard, then we'll have all 3. Oh, wait, no, you got to connect 4, don't you? 2 more lights would be asking a bit much. I'll get you in trouble. Okay, I think that, no, okay, are we getting near that pyramid now? I think we are. Yes, we're at the pyramid. All right, kids, let's see if we can find a snake in these grasses. There's like a, I wish you had seen that. There's just a corgi like leaning out the window, like looking like a corgi. Okay, twist this that way. This goes up. And all my cables are jangled up. There we go. Wasn't too bad. All right, guys, let's see if we can get over to this pyramid. I can see it from here. But yeah, getting through this might be tough with the current footwear. The Meade Pyramid. Initially thought of as a Union monument, the large pyramid in front of you was in fact erected by the Confederate Memorial Literary Society. In 1897, the society contacted Virginia Railroad executives, asking them to erect markers at historically significant sites along their lines. Okay, so it's a marker for a post-World War, or a post-Civil War, like quite post-Civil War. The president of Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac Railroad embraced the proposal, but rather than simply erecting a sign, he constructed a stone pyramid modeled after the memorial to the unknown Confederate dead buried in Richmond's Hollywood Cemetery. The monument here marks the point where the General George G. Meade's Union Division penetrated the boggy gap in Stonewall Jackson's lines on December 13, 1862. Over the years, it has become known as the Meade Pyramid. The monument is not accessible. That's what you think. They might be right. I'm going to turn off this microphone because save battery. So just a second. That should flip us over onto the microphone on the camera, which should be okay for this environment. Hold on a second, what is this? What do we got? We got a better hat. Guys, rate my hat, please. How are we looking? Yeah, man. That's the shit. That's keeping the sun off. Yeah, okay, they might be right. This might not be accessible with the current footwear. Yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good. It's totally accessible. There's a trail. Look at right here. Are there dangerous snakes in Virginia? Copperheads, right? Are those, like, if you bite, they're not like gonna kill me. They make me sick though, right? What do you mean it's not accessible? There's a walking path. Yeah, I don't know. You make a lot of noise. You know what I mean? That's my snake repellent. What kind of environments do copperheads like? Is it this? Is this exactly what they like to hang out? Yeah, this is getting deeper. I wish if I had shoes on. If I had shoes. If I had shoes, I'd be in better shape. Snake, don't, snake. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea. It's gonna get a lot thicker. We'll come back with shoes. Maybe we'll do this next weekend or something. Wow, that's a big butterfly. It'd be fun to be here with Katie anyways. I actually don't know if it's a butterfly or a moth or whatever. They all, you know what I mean? Like, I can't tell the difference. The time it takes for a butterfly to get off and leave is exactly the time it takes for me to change a lens. There it goes. Oh yeah, poison ivy. That is a thing. I got poison ivy all over my dick once. It was not okay. Absolute bummer. Like a 2 out of 10 experience. My dick is the place to be. Yeah, this looks like a moth. Good news, this critter came back. We'll get a photo. I've got something. I'm just like working them out while I've got them here, and we'll share them when I get it. Let me see what I got here. He's pretty big. He's cool looking. See if I got anything sharp. Jesus Christ, there's like a hornet over here that's like humongous. Sounds like a helicopter. This isn't super sharp. I took like 40 pictures. I'm going through them to see if I can find one that's any good. Here's one that's zoomed out a bit. I have another one that's closer. Yeah, can you guys hear it? I feel like it's looking at, oh my God, it's terrible looking. Take its picture. I don't want him to go get his friends. Be a freaking problem. Did it come out okay? Like, I feel like it's not quite what I want. That's it. Oh, it's a butterfly? This fucking hornet thing is like looking at me. Can't find the damn thing. It's like everything is green and chaotic, so it's really hard to find like a landmark to aim a camera at it. See if I got anything else here of interest. Not sure if this one is sharp, but it's kind of a cool composition. Could probably use a bit of a crop to make it proper, but just in case you guys are wondering, I'm still wearing that hat. Yeah, I don't know this lens very well either. Feels a little bit on the soft side. Even step down. If you came out here with like a snake whacking stick and some shoes, you get up to that pyramid. We'll take a picture of it at the very least from afar. This shows how much I've grown though, because I'm pretty sure the time I came out here in the past, I was wearing flip-flops and didn't care. This is what it's like to be an adult. I like the Zelda spiders, those things are cool. I should get a job for the VA park. There's a pyramid. Man, I'm hungry. K-tie. That's the best zoom I have at the moment, so unfortunately. We could do this thing. Maybe get a tighter zoom. Yeah, there we go. There she is. I guess the only problem I would have is once I got over, I could climb between the two train cars, I guess, if I had to. It is pretty out here. It's kind of surprising how wet the grass still is. I guess this area hasn't had any sunlight on it today. Yeah, I feel like you could get a pretty cool shot if you had a train coming by or something. There's a way to frame that, but I don't have the lens length at the moment to do what I want. And I don't have the footwear to walk over there and not end up hurting myself. So we're just gonna kind of save it for another time. Yeah, calorie mate. Yeah, that'd be a good thing. Yeah, I do. My wrist is jacked, man. It's not okay. Babushka. Okay, let's focus. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It hurts. My wrist hurts more than it should. I'm worried that it's getting worse. I'd go to the doctor, but it's too free. The freedom here is too intense. Okay, I'm gonna turn the mic back on. Should be on the wireless mic now. To see a doctor, dude, I don't think I can afford to see a doctor. like it used to be like $100 flat just to talk to a doctor for a minute. That's what it used to cost 15 years ago. And that was with insurance. So I might be able to find like a free clinic or something. Yeah, it's easy to get in and out of. Yeah, I mean, like if I have one of these things in Japan, it'd be a Jiminy probably, right? Confederate trenches, Jackson's Line. That's some crazy shit, man. People be laying down in trenches shooting at each other right there. Yeah, I mean, I can't afford hundreds of dollars. Like, it's just not gonna be a thing. To get a doctor who's just gonna be like, I don't know. Fuck that. Yeah, and this, like what we're going through right now, this part would be faster if I didn't break my other GoPro clip. It's like everything is just up. It's hard to explain, but everything's backwards. But yeah, it makes getting in and out really easy, that's for sure. It's something I would like to tighten up with Scooty a bit, is being able to hop on, hop off. And depending on what camera gets released later this month, it's possible. Depending on what camera gets released later this month, it's possible that'll become easier. The hard part with Scooty mostly isn't the cameras, it's the audio. Because like I have to change the audio over from the helmet to the not helmet. Like there's just no way to do that without like changing things and pushing buttons. And like then also like then the like it's also the motorcycle stuff just takes a while. You gotta take off your helmet, you gotta take off your gloves, you gotta put things in the boxes, blah, blah, blah. Like it's just inevitably gonna take longer. Okay, so we got these like humps in the ground here. And this is like part of the trenches from the Civil War. Dragon's Order, that sounds like communism. This is nuts. When you really try to like put yourself into mind of like what happened here. I was joking. I know it's not communism. It's a joke. Dead Horse Hill. That's not a good name for a hill. You shouldn't name a if you name a horse Dead Horse Hill. Name a hill Dead Horse Hill, and then you bring your horse here. You deserve what your horse got. Your V can do damage. Please help preserve the earth by not walking on it. What? I could see. Oh yeah, look at this. Got like some cabins back here. North is that direction. I am here. All right. Hamilton's Crossing. So is that a beat a dead horse joke? Cold Harbor. Yeah, you gotta try. Cold Harbor. I don't know what Cold Harbor is. But yeah, I mean, like the fact that you can still see like this trench. That's scary, man. Ah, okay. Yeah, I embarrassingly do not know much about Civil War stuff despite having grown up here. I think almost like having lived here as a teenager, you're kind of like, you know, teenagers, whatever. You're just like, meh. The local stuff isn't cool, so you just never like bothered to learn about it. But maybe one day I should do a Wikipedia rabbit hole. It's a lot of dogs. Well,
How you doing, Marv?
it's actually my father-in-law's name. This is his Jeep.
You good? All right, let's walk. Come on.
Standardized testing thing. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. That lady was intimidating. No, she didn't care. I don't look like a Marvin. Come on now. It was weird. But on the other hand, I showed up wearing that hat. I went down a Revolutionary War. Jesse, I gotta get a snack, man. Where do I go from here? Guess I gotta get a donut from that donut place Katie jizzes over. Barb, do you hear those numbers? I don't have those numbers. I'm just a freaking hobo from Japan. I don't have no $100 and whatever dollars. It would be nice though to have a second camera, like so you guys had a view here and I could just have a view here. Like it would just be better looking. Like the dual cam Scooty setup. We don't have travel insurance. My insurance is if something happens, I'm gonna get on a plane and go back to Japan. Yeah, I just don't know how much you guys can see, like that I can see when I talk about things. Sometimes things are going by and I mention them, and I just don't know if it's like a waste of air. I have no idea where I'm going. What time is it? It is noon. I don't like 360 cameras. I think they look terrible. And you can't stream with them, it's like not a thing. I've always wanted to go to an American college football game. I never got around to it though. Like one of those huge ones in the South. With like fly like stealth bombers over and stuff. Stephen Fry made a video about it like years and years and years ago. Just being like astonished at it. Yeah, he does make good videos. Agreed. Hey, Electronaut. I'm just driving around today. Like, we're just no agenda. And I don't have any idea where this goes. An open house, we can go check out. You wanna go house shopping? $92,000 people, that's a lot, man. Labor Day, you're going, sorry, I didn't hear that. We're gonna turn around. I want all my European folks to stick around here for a second. Your minds won't be able to comprehend what I just saw. Okay, I don't know what the Mackinac Bridge is. Sorry. the shit? Oh, okay. Are you guys seeing this thing? Hold on. We need a banana for scale. Oh, this cable is all jingled. I want this thing to sit still, but I can't get it to sit still. There we go. We'll put it down here. I think this is more stable. Kind of. No. Please, please stop moving. Sorry, I'm having a freaking camera problem. If only it would sit still. Yeah, no, think about all the kids you could mow down. Everything is so hard right now. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you could take out probably most of town. And isn't that the goal? Huh? Let me get a picture with this thing. How do you get in it? I don't know. The question I have is, why don't you drive one of these? Like, this is the business right here, man. We're gonna have to set up a timer here. Doors. Come on, man. I can hear the choo-choo going by. Honestly, the paint job doesn't look that good. Like, it just looks a little eh. Like, at best, it looks eh. I don't understand why it's parked here. I wonder if it has license plates. The wrap on it looks terrible. All right, kids. Somehow I need to mount this camera someplace so we can turn a timer on. But I don't have my tripod. So we're gonna have to get creative here. Okay, I think we can make this work. It's gonna be a little crooked. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. See if I can work all the buttons backwards. It's a Starfield galaxy. It doesn't look great. It's redneck science. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of this thing from my eye level. Keep in mind I'm 2 meters tall. Fucking timer is on. Wait 10 seconds for it to take. Ten seconds is an eternity. God bless America. Plates on it, so I assume that it is just an ad. So the picture I'm sharing right now is a photo of my eye level, like here. Yeah, I mean, it's not like insane. Like, I can reach it if I had to, but it's a bit much. Go through some, oh, there's an axe plate. Oh, you can flag Fredericksburg axes, shit. That kind of name kind of worries me though, because it sounds like we're like one step away from the Axis powers. Like the Third Reich coming up in Fredericksburg. It's like a clever name to disguise. Like they know what they are. Yeah, it doesn't look really good. It's not horrible, but it looks like it's maybe just old. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm looking at. But there's just like some like I mean, it's better than I could do. Yeah, maybe, no, the more I look at it, maybe it's all right. I don't know. I literally can't see up there. Is there anything in the back? It looks like a tonneau cover. Purple on the exhaust looks good. All right. Yeah, Kitty does have it. She has like a shirt with that pattern on it. Yeah. Yeah, man, we could get Scooty a wrap. What would it be though? It's like Golden Balls pictures. Oh, burrito wrap. There we go. Yada. I actually recently peeled the lettering off of the side of Scooty. It looks cleaner. I saw somebody else with a Scooty with no lettering on it, and I was like, oh, that's not bad looking. We could do that. Okay, let's see here. Where are we? We are, I mean, I've never been down where I'm at. Okay, so if I keep going, you can't get custom plates the way you can get here, but you can choose somehow on some circumstances which numbers you have. But I don't know how to go about it, and it's like more complicated than I care to worry about. Yeah, you can't. You can get like numbers, I think. I think that's the limitation, because all of them are just numbers. Like it's like the location, the comic character, and then numbers. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go right and go down to Dixon Street, I think, and it's gonna take me down into downtown. Like I don't know if I've ever even been on this road before in my life. It doesn't ring any bells at all. This is like not a part of town I ever explored. Jesse, what time are you going to Docks? And I guess the other question is, what time are you leaving? One? You're going at 1? Come on now. What time are you're leaving at 1:15? Food doesn't happen until 3 apparently, so I was like thinking about being there at 2. Road may flood. Oh, maybe I have been back here. This looks familiar. You don't have to stop at the train tracks. This has been a pleasant morning. Yeah, man, I'm probably going to be there. I'm aiming to be back at like 2. The biggest change so far? We could go to the airport. Are there any planes landing? It's like a small airport. Fuck it. We'll go left. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. The biggest change, I don't know. It's hard to, I don't know how to express that. It's weird. Sometimes I can't tell what's changed, what my expectations maybe have changed, and what is in reality has changed. Like it's difficult to untangle that sometimes. like I've changed. Maybe that's the biggest thing. Paradise tattoo. Like as in paradise, but a pair of dice, paradise. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things that are different. Like, there's things that are just like superficially different. Like this road is different, this business is different, blah blah blah. Like that's obvious that a lot of that has happened. All right, take it easy. Truck. Things are more expensive, that's for sure a thing. All the complaining everybody's doing about like inflation and stuff, they like absolutely have a point. Like, things are more expensive. Sometimes people just like complain about things and it's actually like, yeah, well, it's not that big of a deal or whatever. But sometimes like you're like, okay, yeah, they're onto something here. Things are not as bad as I expected them to be. So that's a positive thing. And I mean that not just like here. I didn't really think things here were going to be bad. But like New York and like San Francisco, the way people talk about those types of places, like they're like war zones, they're totally fine. Like the areas that I saw anyways, it's like not nearly what people like want you to think it is going to be. Even like even like down in the South and stuff, I expected it to be like way more like crazy with the MAGA stuff. And it really, I mean, you see some things here and there, but it wasn't like bananas. But maybe that'll change in a few months. So we're getting kind of into the area that we were at last weekend.
Another bag, baby. Thank you.
I don't know, some lady was yelling at somebody. I got distracted. Then that guy was like, can I come out? And I was like, yeah. But I wasn't sure if I was letting him out or I was just distracted. But then he was happy about it. It all went well. It's a pretty good situation. Yeah, some lady was like screaming at some guy, but my brain didn't interpret it as like words. It was words, I just didn't like understand them. There we go, musica sheet. So we're going underneath the train tracks at the train station. So last weekend we walked around this area. Yeah, she sounded pissed. So then we're gonna drive down one of the main roads that I walked up and down a whole bunch last weekend. This is like the main drag in downtown Fredericksburg. I went in there and bought water last week. From a lady who I don't think spoke any English. It was kind of it was fine. It was just like, oh, I asked her a question and she didn't seem to like kind of follow. Which is fine because that's me in Japan, I guess. Like what? Yeah, it's been fun to drive it around. I don't think I'd want to own this vehicle, but as like a temporary toy, it's all right. I kind of just wish it wasn't so loud. Like that's the main issue, is it's like very obnoxious to be inside of. Yeah, Katie has been, Katie just last week, sometime last week, she said Dajaberdest to somebody and was like, wait, he caught herself immediately. Little things that have been happening now and then. When we first got the plane, like it was a whole lot of don't say SMSN to anybody. But other than that, just talking to Katie when we want to talk about, like, when we want to have little secrets. It's kind of been all we've been using it for. It's a kind of a handy little tool to. What do these flags say? University of Mary Washington? Is it because like the university started this today? Like is it move-in day or something? There's flags up that I feel like weren't there before. It's like about that time of year, I guess. Doing good. Just chilling. It's pretty nice out. Driving around this loud ass Jeep. Yeah, we're in Virginia. I think that's the site of another dead Arby's. Wasn't that an Arby's? Looks like an Arby's. Shit, I don't know if they're. Where is an Arby's? I could go to Arby's right now. That'd be all right. That was a Hardee's. Cause like I mean, I could go to Carl's. We should live stream a night at Carl's. Katie and I will come down here on an evening and hit Carl's up. My rubber duckies. It is Arby's on Salem Church. It's feeling like an Arby's night, man. Dude, there's one closer to me. It says 5 minutes. Where is this? Off 17? Where the hell am I? Warrenton Road? What is Warrenton Road? Okay, so go on Route 1 up and then take a left, and then there's an Arby's to the right. That does seem like it's a little out of the way, though. Okay. What is Salem Church Road? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I know where that is. Yeah, Salem Church Road. I think I know that. It's like by the library. I know this probably isn't going to be any news to anybody. Like you're gonna have like this already opinion. But the Kia logo is terrible nowadays. It's just so weird looking. Mason Dixon Cafe. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, this place Carl's. It's like famous ice cream place. It's actually good. Dude, I think it looks terrible. Yeah, well, Katie and I will go to Carl's one night for a stream. That'll be good. I'm not sure when, but at some point. Okay, so to get to Salem Church, go up through Bragg Hill. Yeah. I have no idea. This is not the Salem with the witches. This is the Salem with the Arby's. Yeah, it looks like the Nine Inch Nails logo. Yeah, exactly. But like it looks like a shitty version of it. Every time I see somebody in a white Tesla now, I think they're cheap asses. This intersection here doesn't make any sense. Like when we were coming through here, I guess there is a stop sign there. Like on the other side of this like thing, this guy almost hit us. This was like blazing through and we were going and it was like, we have the right of way, but it's like just confusing looking. It's hard to explain. They put this island here that just kind of makes somebody think that they're not going to come across the oncoming traffic, that they're going left, right across it. I just saw another almost accident happen. It's really bad road design. This is just a road. It's not, this area is not called Salem. The United States has got a lot of space in a lot of places. There's 2 Fredericksburgs that I'm aware of. Oh, thank you for the Prime photos. Let me get my rubber chicken out. Oh, I got a shift. And like a lot of places are named after other places is the thing, you know what I mean? Like York, then the new one, the New York. Like that kind of thing, or like they'll like not even have done anything with the name at all. Like I think where you get original names is when you get into things that are like derivative of Native American places. But then you get all sorts of crazy shit like Kansas and Kansas City not being in Kansas and like what is that all about? Geographically confused in the United States. I got rear-ended by a dude right here once. Like the traffic just stopped and I stopped and he didn't. And he was like he like hit me and it like damaged my vehicle. And he was like, let's not call the police. And I was like, we're gonna call the police, brother. And he was like, no, we shouldn't call the police. And I was like, we're absolutely calling the police. Like, you damaged my vehicle. Oh, here's a big change. Somebody asked about that earlier. There's all sorts of roundabouts up in Fredericksburg now that didn't used to be here. We used to have a little tiny one of these things at the mall. And I used to call it the Spotsylvania Mall Beltway. Yeah, exactly. When I tell people in Japan that we live near Washington, D.C., they often don't hear the D.C. and assume that we live near Washington State. Yeah, well, the post office stuff, the zip code kind of sorts all that out. No, traffic circles are good. It's just surprising they're not here. Like, I'm totally into them. I wish we had more of them in Japan. But and Newman was like, zip codes are meaningless. I think there's like, I think I looked it up once. I think there's literally maybe 2 roundabouts in Japan. 2. Ooh, I know what I want to see. I don't know how to get to it. Yeah, I do want to go to one of the roundabouts in Japan. I think one of them's in Saitama though, so I think. All right, let's go up here and see, does this get me through to, there's this long story. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is like, if I was like, to somebody who doesn't live in Virginia, if I was like, I live in Fredericksburg, they'd be like, where the hell is that? Like, they wouldn't even know, like, one or the other, unless they happen to know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a commonly known thing to, like, somebody who lives in California knows what this is. So, like, you'd be like, I live in Virginia, and then that's got a unique name. So they'd be like, okay. Like, it's not like, the only time that gets confusing at a national level like that is Washington versus Washington, D.C. Like, if you don't see the D.C. part, it's ambiguous. Oh, 140 of them, really? Wow. I must have found old information. I can't believe this hasn't been developed. Let's skip a gear. So if I'm right about this, there was going to be, so we're on Highway 95, which is like the major. Exactly. But if you say that to a Japanese person, they're like, what? The fuck is that? So we're on 95, like, which is like the major highway that runs down the East Coast. It goes from Maine all the way down to Florida. And they were gonna build this slavery museum here in Fredericksburg, which is like, Fredericksburg is sort of like the beginning of the South in a way. So it was like the gateway to the South. We're gonna put the slavery museum up. And it was like a serious project, the way it was being pitched. And I don't know if I'm on the right road or not. I thought maybe I had already seen what I was on. This is the right area. Okay. I have an American driver's license still, actually. Yeah, okay, let's get out and explore for a second. So, oh, there's no data back here. Damn it. Yeah, that grabbed me a couple extra bits. So they were gonna like, it was like millions and millions of dollars they were fundraising for the slavery museum. And it was a legit thing. They like got Bill Cosby, or this was before Bill.
Nope, missed it. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
Let me see if I can just move a little bit and get better. But yeah, the data back here is just bad. Let's see what happens. If nothing else, I'll just tell a story later. Keys. Good call. Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Anybody back here? Okay, so yeah, this is probably going to look bad, but we're going to take a look to see what's up. So they built this like thing. They were going to build. I mean, this museum was going to be huge, like millions and millions of dollars, and they built this. Like the slavery museum is coming, and this will be the site, and it's like this little like fenced-in area, and you could walk through, and it was like a quick history of like American slavery. So it was just like a little like prepper. So it was like a way for them to get more money. And then the company I worked for was doing their computer systems at the time. And one day they just like stopped answering the phone. We had to deliver some shit. So like one of our techs went over there and looked at the windows, and these two dudes that had been fundraising all this money had vanished. So they like got all these Bill Cosby bucks and pieced the fuck out. And all left to the slavery museum. Sorry about the data, guys. It's just not going to work. But anyway, you go back there and there's like some monuments and stuff. It's like hella stuff. Monument to some people robbing a bunch of people who want to build a nice history museum. It's really fucked up, man. No, I don't know what happened with the people that stole the money. It seems to me like they might have gotten away with it, but I don't know. I have no idea. But it was like a lot of money. Like it was like fucking money, that kind of money. Yeah, okay, so I'm standing on part of it. Like you can see the walking path here, and there were these signs like this, and they are all destroyed now. They're hard to read. I can't tell if it's live or not. Wow, look at this squad of cones. We got Subway came in. I did hear it, but my brain may have not honked the chicken. I feel like I was talking about something. I was like, oh, I'll get to that in a second, then I forgot. Let me guys steal the keys here. But yeah, hopefully you're still hanging out. You think that's how bad the data is? All right, let's get out of this bad zone. One time Katie and I saw two guys sucking each other off here once too. We gave them a wave. Well, one guy was sucking off the other guy. Like it wasn't like a 69 happening like on the pavement. That'd be pretty wild. Like that's ambitious. Hopefully, yeah, I hope they finish too. So anyways, that is the site of the Great Fredericksburg Slave Museum swindle. So we can tell, yeah. Oh, in case I didn't do it earlier, Bigfoot, yeah. I did hear it come in and my brain just like backlogged it. All right, it's 1 o'clock. I wonder if Katie will get mad at me if I go to Arby's without her. But I am gonna have to start, I'm gonna start drifting to the place we will end the stream, basically. Because, like I said, I have a birthday party to go to today. And this upcoming week will be kind of the same. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have any extra time to stream this week. But after this week, once we get into September, my schedule will open up a bit and maybe we'll do a little more like extracurricular streaming, like on not Saturday days. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip Arby's and just go into this birthday party starving. I just am going to be right now. Like I have to make YouTube videos. So that's what I spent all week doing, is working on YouTube videos, and I have to continue it next week. That's just where my life is at the moment. I mean, the thing is I'll go to Arby's with her. Was it a good video? Did you like it? I appreciate that. Oh, Kitty7, hey, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'd like to be able to stream more, but it's just like I got other things I gotta juggle. Yeah, that slow-mo bit. Yeah, I think the video was fun. Wait a second here. If you could get like a, let's see, good American food, depends on where you would be. If you're coming, like what part of America are you coming to? But like that would be pretty distinct on what I would suggest. Like I would change what I would suggest, I mean. But I mean, I don't know. A good sandwich is pretty American. Like if you can find something like not a chain, but somebody like slinging like a good sandwich, that's a pretty essentially American thing. And it's gonna be something you would be obviously familiar with. Yeah, like if you went to New York, like it would be like get a slice of pizza. Yeah, Kansas City, barbecue. A lot of the South has got different takes on barbecue, but barbecue would be a big one. Like, yeah, I mean, if you want to eat a slab of meat, then that would be the way to go. Like a big T-bone or something like that. Some sort of like giant Texas shit if you're in Texas, you know? I don't know. There's a lot of different. Those things are so different regionally with like the speciality of food. It's hard to pick one thing. Like New York, like a slice of pizza, or go to like a deli, like one of the Second Avenue. Go to Second Avenue Deli and get like a fucking sandwich from them. It's like unbelievable. God, I'm hungry. When Katie and I were in Mississippi, went to New Orleans, and like we got some gumbo, I think. Is that what we had? It's like all these different things down there that are super special. Or like some Tex-Mex, like a big ass burrito in like San Francisco or probably Los Angeles. I don't know it personally, but I assume. Like to just get like a Tex-Mex burrito the size of your head. Yeah, man, we're eating at 3. Yeah, like a jambalaya. Jambalaya is good. Jambalaya. Maybe we'll go to Checkers. Katie said she didn't want to go to Checkers. Let's go to Checkers. We're gonna hit a drive-through, guys. This is gonna be the shit. Haven't done this in a decade. Nine-foot clearance. All right, so this place is only drive-through. There's 2 lanes, but it looks like one. I don't know how to tell if one of them's closed or not. I don't know, what other foods are there? Again, like barbecue in the South, but also barbecue in California. When I grew up, we used to get barbecue ribs from not a pig, but from a cow. So you had these big ass ribs like this. It was a different vibe. I mean, it was good, but it was just not the same. is what you get in other places. Not in a bad way, just different. Lobster in New England, yep. Yeah, like a hot dog. Like like if you're in Chicago or something, get a hot dog, or Chicago pizza, or Detroit, you're in Detroit pizza. Yeah. There's this, it just depends on where you were. Generically, I mean, like, I guess some of the, if you're a visitor, some of the, just like fast food restaurants can be fun to check out. Not shit you can get wherever you live, like, not like Subway. But I mean, like, I'm hitting Checkers. Like, this could be, I don't know, it's not gonna be like an amazing meal, but it's gonna be like quintessentially American. We're gonna wait in line for like 10 minutes for this. You guys gotta keep me entertained. I have to say the data in America is not as good as the data in Japan, generally speaking. I'm hungry as a son of a bitch. Yeah, America. A lot of people like sleep on American food. They're like, it's not that good. There's nothing interesting in America. It's all like this blah blah blah. But those people are foolish. Like, if you judge American food on like the worst that it has, then yeah, it's like kind of eh. But if you like want to actually take a little bit of like a tiny bit of effort and explore, there's a tons of amazing food in this country. But there's a lot of things that they just like also. Some of like modern American cooking is just like putting too much flavor into everything, and it becomes overwhelming like for the taste buds. You got to find some purity in it. But I think that's true of like every culture's food. Yeah, you go to Minnesota, get the surströmming. Surströmming. Like salt on rice, exactly. Or like we got this nice piece of salmon, and they put like Heinz barbecue sauce on it. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, I mean, it was our fault for ordering barbecue salmon, but I thought they were gonna like cook it like on a barbecue, not like slather it in barbecue sauce for $50 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta find like a mom and pop shop that's like kicking out something delicious. That's the key. As I sit in line at Checkers. Somebody said their fries are good. Yeah, well, they ruined this perfectly good piece of fish. It was nuts. I'm gonna regret this. I'm not even eating it yet, and I'm already like, I don't know about this. What do we got here? We got a big Buford. Holy fuck, it's expensive. It says, go big. 2,000 calories a day is used for general nutrition advice, but calorie needs vary. Additional nutrition information available upon request. That's what it says. It literally says, like, get the big one, and then there's a warning about calorie sizes, and then, but maybe it's different for you because you're a special snowflake. Whatever. It's wild, dude. Baconzilla is the name of a thing. Can I just get a burger here? Double meat combo. Classic Mother Cruncher. They changed all the names. This place didn't used to have these goofy names. Baconzilla. All right, we're looking like a cheese champ. That looks like a standard, like just a burger. I cannot believe this. 2,000 calorie. Look at this sign. $2,000 of my freest calories. My freedomist. Most freedom-like. Stupid picture never triggered. What is the thing I use for pictures? Hold on, I'm on deck.
Thank you for choosing Checkers. I'll be right with you.
All right, man.
Thank you for choosing Checkers. Can I get you started with our #1 Big Buford?
Oh, no, man, I'm good. Can I just get a cheese champ sandwich and water to drink?
Water bottle?
Can I just get tap water if that's possible?
Water cup?
Yeah.
Will that be all?
Yeah, that's it.
667 at the window.
Cool. I can't think of a word. Streaming stuff. Here we go. There you go. This is the menu. Yeah, it's just gonna be an empty cup. Yeah, it's a weird name, man. Weird name with the Bufords. Yeah. I should change that back. I'll change it in a second. I'm on deck. Yeah. Yep. Sorry guys, I missed some stuff. Thanks, man. Thanks. Ukulele dude, if the wife has got some grapes, you should munch some grapes. That's one of the best things about helping with the groceries. When there's grapes, and you're like, oh yeah, it's time to munch some grapes. All right, I'm looking for some shade that we can sit in for a minute, get into the sandwich. The sandwich. Somebody asked how many cameras we have. It's out of control. All right, we got some shade right up in here. Yeah, drive-thrus are kind of ridiculous, like real talk. Scooty's got 2 cameras on him. At some point, we'll get to a point with that though, where you guys can toggle the cameras with chat. That's the goal, long term. Camera buying spree, yeah, it's a thing. Lenses is what I have most of at this point, but lenses are fun. All right, it's kind of wobbling, but it should do. That was funny timing. She doesn't want to hold a camera. I try to convince her of this all the time, and she's like, nah. Whoa. Is this making this weird ass pattern to you guys? Can you see this? It looks trippy. Yeah, she's just not into it, man. She should be. Think about all the cool views we could have. Oh yeah, it's compressed. That makes sense. I'm trying to collect cheap lenses. I may have failed on that a little bit. Look at this. Look at this garbage America makes. Look at this. It's just like a glob of jizz just like smothered on it. Like, they're not even trying. Look how poorly that is made. In America. This would get you fired in Japan. All right, let's get us a burger. What do we got? Just your standard burger stuff. It looks kind of gross. That's expensive. Yeah, but people in Japan are paid less. And it's good. People give a shit. They just give a shit. It's kind of a metaphor of everything here. Lenses are cheap. Yeah, man. You can get cheap lenses. Yeah, the single here sucks. Here's a 105 millimeter 2.8, $50. This is a 55 millimeter 1.8 Takamar. This was, I think, $30. It's a good lens. I like that lens a lot. No, it doesn't look like 30. It looks good, dude. The lens looks amazing. It's 50 years old, but it's $30. You can get sharp lenses. You can get old sharp lenses. I mean, there's certain times where like an expensive lens is necessary. Not all of them. The first one I showed you about in New York. It felt good to eat some food. Yeah, the data here is garbage. No, you can buy them on eBay for like a few bucks more. It's a little more expensive here, but not like, it's not insane. You just have to know what you're looking for. Like, you just have to like learn what lenses are good and which ones aren't. Yeah, man, cheap lenses are the shit. It's like pretty bad lighting. Like that picture, that's another $30 lens. I mean, the dynamic lighting is not right for the camera. It's not the lens. Like the white, how blown out the background is. But I mean, like, that's a $30 piece of glass. It's fun to find them like the deals. It depends on which lenses you're looking at. But I mean, the thing with like usually, like if you find them on eBay or whatever in Japan, you pay the same price. It's just hold on a second. Here, I'm gonna go here and take another picture. Something with maybe a little better lighting. Yeah. Usually the problem with ordering out of Japan is just the shipping gets expensive, of course. America is a cellular hole, my dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you can't buy expensive old lenses, but I'm saying you don't have to. You can have a lot of fun with a lot of variety. Yeah, the shipping charges, but I mean, so I mean, like that's this is a $30 lens, like the picture you're looking at right now, and like it's kind of closed down a bit, so you can see kind of a unique bokeh. Like those little rectangle shapes in the background and stuff, like that's like a distinct feature of this lens. Yeah, man. Don't get me wrong, the camera I have is expensive. But yeah. And I've got a couple of more expensive vintage lenses I've had my eye on for a while that'll be coming soon. I ordered them from Europe. I was trying to find them in real life, but I couldn't find them, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll buy them from Europe. 2 of them are on the way. Yeah, I mean, like, they're manual focus. They're like, I have to focus it manual. They don't have like stabilization built into the bodies, that kind of thing. Like, there's not modern features on them, but it's fun. They're fun. They're way more fun to use than a lens where it has autofocus and stuff. Because I mean, like, this feels so good. Hold on, listen to this. Here it's clicking. Like the aperture ring actually clicks. It feels amazing. Anyway, glass can be affordable. I mean, there's certain situations where you need autofocus. You need to have lenses that are like more modern for specific photography. I get it. But you can still have a lot of fun on a budget. I shouldn't have buckled in. All right, guys, we're gonna start heading out and I'm gonna have to peace out. But like, if I have to go out and just do fun photography, almost every single time I grab vintage lenses. But I do want, like, I want to get, what is it, like a 28 to 70 or so, 2.8. I want to get one of those just for like a more lightweight way of walking around and having a variety of focal lengths with me. Like, there's reasons for other lenses. And like when I film video for like our YouTube videos and stuff, I use a modern lens because I need autofocus. It's like, it's gonna be a few minutes before I peace out, guys. Yeah, and I've got a Helios on the way, and what is it? Instastar? I think it's Instastar, maybe how you say it. A couple of Soviet lenses on the way. They'll be here later this month. I'm looking forward to that. I don't have any Soviet lenses yet. All my lenses are Japanese. Oh God, I feel so much better having eaten. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, acceleration. All the lenses, I think all of my lenses are Japanese, yeah. I'm trying to think if I have any that are not. But yeah, I mean, even my Tamron. Tamron is Japanese, right? Or is it a Chinese company? There's a couple of Chinese lenses that I have my eye on as well. TT Artisans, I think, is the name of the company. They make a really cool tilt shift lens. And they also make one that does like soap bubble bokeh. So there's two TT Artisan lenses that I'd like to get my hands on someday. Yeah, so I use a Tamron 17 to 28, I think, for our YouTube videos. But I don't really like taking I don't like doing wide angle photography. So I don't use it much for pictures. I don't use it much for I should probably force myself to just take it out and use it, but I don't know, I just like doing photography of subjects, of things. I'm not a big like landscape photography person, so most of the time it's a bit of a waste in my mind. I just don't like I have a hard time like looking at a scene and being like, okay, this is interesting. Like to me, it's like find something to take a photo of, and that's just where my brain finds things more interesting. Probably just because I'm not good at landscape photography. Because I haven't done it, and then round and round you go. St. Michael Catholic School. Jesus. Yeah, TT Artisan. I know they're Chinese. Yeah, they have two. They're doing kind of cool shit with some of their stuff. I mean, they're making a modern M42 mount lens, which is like what? But I'm into it because all these are M42, so I got all the adapters and stuff. I'm set. But yeah, I almost knee-jerk I just almost knee-jerk bought a TT Artisan last week, but I didn't. Yeah, I just like it to be obvious what the subject of the photo is, I guess. Even when I look at photos, I don't find landscape photography that interesting personally. It's getting hot out here, y'all. He just chirped his tires when he downshifted on this Harley. I don't know if it's a Harley. Sounds like a Harley. Let's have a moment of peace. Turn the engine of this stupid thing off. Yeah, so I've got a Helios on the way and a, what is it, Instastar? The Instastar is cool. When you close down to like F5, 6 or so, all of the bokeh turns into star-shaped bokeh. So like any light source is gonna look like a star. And it's also it's a 50 mil, I think, 55, something like that. And it works as a macro lens, which is cool for an older lens. All my others don't do very good with it, like macro. But this will be cool, like getting little pictures of bugs, playing with it with light sources and stuff. And then I got a Helios 44-2 coming as well. And that's like super, super, super sharp in the center of the image. And then if you use it in the right lighting conditions, you'll get like these swirly backgrounds, kind of like an impressionist painting. So those will be fun to play with. Yeah, the aperture blades aren't round. They make a star shape when you bring it into the right area. It probably wouldn't have been seen as desirable when it was a new lens. People probably avoid those aperture ranges. They're like wide open, the aperture is nice and creamy, but you stop down a bit and it gets this weird star shape, and then you keep going, then they become round again. It's just the way the aperture blades are built. But in the modern age, when people are looking for lenses that have personality, it's become sought after. And that's really what it comes down to. Like when I'm looking for lenses, I want to buy a lens that has personality. And like in that last photo I showed of the pine cone, you can see the rectangular shape or whatever, or like hexagonal shape. I don't remember how many sides there are. Not rectangular, it's more than that, but less than another. That's from the aperture blades. Yeah, like a lens that has like a distinct character to it. Like you look at it and you're like, it's doing something unique in like the color rendering or the bokeh, or like just like some weird, sometimes it would be considered like a flaw, but make them like interesting. You can do something with them interesting. And like the reason behind that is one, because it's just fun. And two, because the most of the time people see my photos is like delivered live on these live streams. So I can't like go edit and post. So like I want to be able to make the images interesting and creative straight off the camera, which I think is just a fun thing to work towards. Not applicable for casual. I mean, whatever. If I notice it, that's all I care about. It's fun. And if it gives me something to talk about on stream too, try to like explain it in ways. You know, even if you're a casual viewer and you're like, oh, look, it does have stars in the background. I don't know. That's a cool conversation. It's been fun though. I've been getting better at photography. It's been a good time. It makes me an opinionated photographer. I don't know if it makes me artistic. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we are in Scooty Jeep Senior. Scooty Jeep Poofer. Scooty Puff Jeeper. There we go. There it is. Scooty Puff Jeeper. All right, what time is it? 1:48, 1:40, 1:38. There are speed cameras sometimes, I think, but I don't know if I've noticed any. I think they have them in America, though. To be honest, I guess I don't actually know. Talking out of my ass here. Yeah, the bitrate drops down on us again. Oh yeah, the schedule's a little earlier. I have bad news though. I am ending the stream in just a couple minutes. I have my father-in-law's birthday today. My father-in-law's birthday is today. Or his birthday party is today. It does look like a Corvette, yeah. So I'm gonna slide up into this. Or maybe we'll go over here. Yeah, he's 69, dudes. Yeah, man, we're gonna press a ham or something at his birthday party. It's gonna be on fire. $69, dudes. Yeah, you don't get to be 69 every day. All right, let's see here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. It was fun. I'm not sure when the next stream will be, but at some point it will be. Stream manager, channel, who is out? Girl Hero is out. She's doing IRL. Try to find somebody else that's doing IRL, you know? All right, looks like she's kind of doing similar to what I'm doing. So let's just raid Girl Hero. She is in Texas, I think. But yeah, tell her what's up. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for dropping in and having a chat. Yeah, so this week, again, it'll probably be quiet, but maybe it's possible next Saturday we'll be streaming a little later, but from DC. I'm going to try to go up to DC next weekend. Hopefully that'll work out, unless I have a catastrophic issue with my editing. Anyway. This is 90 seconds of waiting. Yeah, I think it'll be a later thing. I plan on streaming longer on that day too. I don't have anything else that I need to do until dinner time. I'm open. Okay, guys. See you later. Tell girl hero what up for me.